Jackson's Plants and Gardening, and today I'm going to be showing you my garden. Because this is my first video on this channel, I will be showing you my garden to see what all I have. I will be getting new plants soon, like the dragon fruit, and maybe even a cherry tree. So I've already ordered the dragon fruit, and so let me show you the rest of my garden. So we're going to start out today with the broccoli, and these are pretty new. I planted them a little while ago, and this one doesn't have any broccoli yet, but this one does. If you can see down there, little broccoli, and that's how broccoli grows. It grows in between each stem, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in the middle, but usually when it starts out, it will be in the middle. We're going to go ahead and move over to my purple Cherokee tomato. This is not bloomed yet, so it doesn't have any tomatoes on it yet. It will bloom soon, I'm pretty sure, but it hasn't bloomed yet. We'll go ahead and move over here to this is a sandwich tomato. This got hurt by frost a little while back, and so what I did was I took it and I pruned it. I took all the leaves off of it, and then it started growing back. So if you have a tomato plant that gets hit by frost, just prune all those dead leaves off, and then it'll start growing new leaves. This one also got hurt by it. This is a cherry tomato, husky cherry tomato. Let's see, it's got some blossoms on it, and it should have some tomatoes soon. I have had tomatoes off this, and yeah, but here's my pink girl tomato. This one will have pink tomatoes on it. This one hasn't bloomed yet either. These are fairly new, but I do grow most of my plants from seeds. A few of them I get from stores and garden centers, but these are beets right here. These are radishes. These are just real easy to grow. I'm gonna have to split those up. This is a pea. This is blueberries that hasn't sprouted yet, and strawberries are in there. I'm just keeping them well contained. And then, let's see, here is one of my pepper plants, and this one actually has a pepper on it. 2 peppers, actually. I didn't notice that. And then these over here are newer. As you can see right there, those are my newer pepper plants. And then here's my romaine lettuce. This is about as big as it gets right here, except for that one over there. That one is a little too small to pick, so we'll pick this in a couple days because this is about ready. All right, next I'll be showing you my lemon trees and everything on the other side. The first lemon tree, it does have a couple blossoms on it, and it does have a few lemons on it. As you can see here, these are my lemons right there. There will be more, but this is new too. I just bought this like a month ago, and so for it being the first year, it does seem to have a lot of blossoms on it and lemons. It's a Meyer lemon tree, and so it shouldn't have blooms on it this early, but I do think it was from last year and it just didn't get sold. But it does have lemons on it. Now let me take you to my next one. A little bit older than the last one, and so this one has bigger lemons on it so far. I did get this one this year too, and you can kind of see this one has some lemons on it. Now the petals of the flowers will fall off, and so will the stigma of the flower, which is the female part, and I'll also talk about that later. But that'll fall off, and then it'll just grow up. It'll just grow up to be like that. And then later on, it'll get a lot bigger. And so it takes about a couple months for them to start turning into a full lemon, and then it'll start turning yellow. Now let me show you my pumpkins. Right here are my experiments. I've been working on these, and it's the beginning of summer, and they've already sprouted. I planted them earlier this month, and I wanted to get a little head start on them that way, so because it's fairly hot here in the summer, and it starts getting hot about maybe before April even, and so because I live down here in the south, and so there are my pumpkins. And then next I'll be showing you my bigger radishes. Here are some of my radishes. This one looks like it's Well, that one's okay. But, sorry. These are my radishes. They'll get bigger and bigger, but they are a little clustered together. I will split them up later, but they're pretty big. So I did an experiment on these also. So I took a toilet paper roll, and I made a biodegradable pot out of them, and then I just put the other radishes in a regular pot, and the ones in the biodegradable pot actually are these ones that are bigger. The ones that were in the regular pot are those down here, which aren't very big. And I did plant them all at the same time and watering them all the same. And then all I did was just put the biodegradable pot down in here. I don't think you can see it anymore, but it was down in there. Next, I will be showing you my pineapple plant. This is my pineapple plant. What I tried is I took the top off of the plant, and so it should start rooting. I have seen roots on it, and I just recently planted it down here. It's been about 3 weeks since I planted this pineapple, and it does have roots, I will say that. So you just cut off the top of the pineapple and it'll start growing roots, but you do have to peel off the bottom leaves. These are dying off, these little branches here, but you just have to make sure that this inside right here is still green. And if that's still green, then you're good. It's just these will die off because there's not many roots yet, and it can't take all of that sun. So these will die off, and they haven't fully died off yet, so I'm just going to kind of leave them. But until they fully die off, I will take them off, like I have done to a few of them for today. But I will get more plants, and like I said, I have a dragon fruit cactus coming pretty soon. It'll be here in about 2 weeks, really a week and a half. I bought it off Amazon, and I'm gonna see how it goes, because I've never bought anything like fruit or plant wise off Amazon, and I'm really wanting to see how well it'll go. And so I'll probably make a video on that too once I get it. But that's about it, and I'll see you next time. And just check out my other channel, Jackson's Crafts. I'll leave a link to it down in the description if you do see this video. And thank you so much for watching, and this is the first video on Jackson's Plants and Gardening. Thank you so much.